Right, Court of Appeal echo asitna. Na results are afrimu abani. As I'm talking to you now, Court of Appeal a order Bank of Ghana say womu and restore GN Bank license animanim ya emfa mom. Na details nyina wa ha me be kire mu. The NPP food soldiers binum to say Kofi Ofosun kansanom at social media complaining. One more problem with Court of Appeal, say Court of Appeal I really say a Bank of Ghana and restore a GN Bank license back. Now and seminar doors now before me proceed me pese me mamu background story kakra wo na afi me nkwa kire oni ekone ne eba. Take a look at this. On 24th January 2024, last 2 years, and a High Court a ruling in favor of Bank of Ghana because Bank of Ghana and in charge of Nyama Bisanti. So one say ya GOB banking license Afrin in Sema na a Bank of Ghana and attached a Bank of Ghana na was at 2 minutes. And a Bank of Ghana na a GN Bank for license every woman some. And the case no go PM court and a High Court a ruling say Bank of Ghana dear and a there and the restore license no. From there and a Dr. Papa Kwesindu mo the boss of GN Bank e the asem no go PM wo appeals court. Na and then appeals court the judgment the aba. Papa Kwesindum the case no call appeals court on 29 January 2024 and odiko piemu ewa appeals court. From there aye kwanabra and the judgment abase Court of Appeal orders Bank of Ghana to restore GN Bank license access. Entino Court of Appeal order say Bank of Ghana GM Bank for license every woman. Na according to Enkrata, near Moma Bium, then in Sema Papa Kwesindum, submitted the Maumuno. Judge no case no sooner say yes. A woman here say, ye better restore a GM Bank license. No, even though judge in the court need to be so very restore, but judge in a casa court no casa, and the court no. A direct Bank of Ghana say Bank of Ghana restore a GM Bank for license. And the Bank of Ghana will have no option than to do it. And as I'm talking to you now, say adechi no unso obi she GM Bank atade. Adechi na unso obi so ko GM Bank. Adechi no unso obi so de sika ko to GM Bank amene wonwa. Court of Appeal and a ruling say Bank of Ghana or GM Bank license under friend say former GM Bank, former Bank of Ghana boss Refinity, Mr. Addison. Under Mr. Addison, NIG and the GM Bank license free in some. The Bank of Ghana now the GM Bank license free in some. And some fan at the end and fan mano on restore the kama mano now on twaso and yena juma. And that is how the issue is. Now I want to show you something. So yesterday, Dr. Papa Kwesindum posted something on his Facebook wall, a very important. So this is what Dr. Papa Kwesindum posted. Or say, we are ready to go back to work. So he posted a suit and then tie of GN Bank. Say, they are ready to go back to work. Because Obia the Assem Echo Quarter, hope when the lawyers move GD say at the end of the day, Obedim Kudim. Obia ni wa 77 previous and Oko Quarter, Obe expecting Kuku. So Obia Echo Quarter, 77 previous and Ghana Yeko World Cup, Yenimse World Cup, Ye Winnie, Yenimse and Jebebafi. We are aware of this by Yeko Privi. You understand? You will GD say with my APP. You will GD say World Cup, no so one of the teams I use with my triacoji. You understand? And you know, so Obia the Nasa me kokota. Eya no we GDS obedin kuni because we need a little bit of hope now. And the enko jaya. So what they are saying me kokota. Now so we need a little bit of hope, a little bit of GD now, and the enko jaya. So what you should do is, and so we hope now catch the one say, asema media kwa mending kuku. Because enka Dr. Papa Kwesi Ndum peso give it up, anka High Court ruling anka wajai, but one give it up. Or the asema ko PMU ewo himfa appeals court since 29 January last 2 years. And the judgment aba. Na Kofi Ofosun kansa tieni oko twere 2 ye ewo Facebook. Or say judgment delivered just this morning, but Dr. Ndum knew he was going back to work yesterday and young. So Kofi Ofosun kansa abrante na ope MP wasante achimumpotem wa MPP delegates to tiano no ono ane party mu nkrofo kura reject no ye Kofi Ofosun kansa and I bet you some way say eye den na Dr. Papa Kwesi Ndum be post say and there obe kwa adwuma na ye judgment anopa way in his favor. So technically no, you don't need a PhD to know say asema Kofi Ofosun kansa kan no, he is trying to say ti asema you Kofi Ofosun kansa is trying to say and ebia on Papa Kwesi Ndum no court na hyehyɛ ho. The son of us watch there. Yes, you don't need a PhD to know this. Kofi Ofosun kansa person watch there say Papa Kwesi Ndum no court na hyehyɛ ho. And I say aban na aboa Papa Kwesi Ndum. And Papa Kwesi Ndum try say go back to work and then the judgment aba. But you see, let me say something. Eya nneema bi wo ho a ye de diagro ba en fan diagro. When him say answer na sembe pia bonti na asi. When him say yes. Me ka be a judgment we course long ago, but I feel no ma be now say sanity. Intermittent like this in Yemen. Some ministers ni MPs ni CEOs na ye bobo mu din ye mo mu ndwuma ni aye no. E wo ana abo we din say why minister for this no. Eya ye ni panansa no mebo ni no nim say appointing that out. Yes, sanity. And the answer na judgment ni be back out amo wat no. E biara Papa Kwesi Ndum at long time. E biara judgment na akoso e wo court by ye nyan now see. You understand? And even say nti sa akrampa when na di asem court a nipa ne nigidie so be wini. Who? When na di asem court a only hope say obedi nkunim. Obia di asem court a eye nkunim no expect. Obia di asem court a eye den eye win and our expect. Obia di asem court a eye den no expect. Eye win. And you know, you don't have to say that accepting the court until we miss our hope, no. But I have said, Kofi Ofosun kansa is trying to say, and then Papa Kwesi Ndum, a same way to Facebook yesterday, now the judgment. Now, mo, I didn't know what Papa Kwesi Ndum, ne, mama. 2019, and I'm a good GM Bank. People were on TV crying. When him mo buy a 1 million juma. Nkrofo ana omu ya adwuma na GM Bank ana boso no munya kakra tafre no mu begu GM Bank. Thousands of people lost their jobs. Thousands of people. Ghana is the only nation in Africa say nipa ba ko lose job na nipa be 5 a lose o manu aduane onim. Yes, and the Ghana so be adwuma nya 2000 Ghana cedis a month to crampa nipa be 5 wa chira they benefit from that salary no nti ugu nipa na adwuma na you may be thinking say wa ugu nipa ba kwa adwuma o ba wa ugu nipa pimpim adwuma nti ukika kwa nim kra e be say be 10,000 people ena o manu aduane hwiri o mo abraji ya makogu ye because sikana go to collapse banks no kasa sikana mo betimi dia ye banks ni ye sikana under the MPP o mo de gu GM bank no edigu other banks no anka mo betumi edisas kana ya banks ni but it was deliberate. Mobile Power 2017 18 19 3 years time ina mo gu GM bank ntini amudi ye GM bank na ya mamu mu ye nkrofo bi anka mo pe o man we buntu pese nkrofo no ko manu a anka you should be happy say GM bank licenses are restored because there were lots of people and no mudidi under GM Bank, from the bank manager to the cleaner of GM Bank. No ubia one share. Ghana, there is no region in Ghana na GM Bank branch in Niho. Mube gu bank no. Omo ba e won strategy omo fa ni, mam kira wade. Omo ba e strategy omo fa ni. na bank ne din the Group Indum Bank, GN Bank. You understand? That was the name. Ena omu buy na omu besisa din every GN Bank they call savings and loans. Bank will high chance savings and loans. You see, bank and savings and loans it is a clinic and a hospital. And the bank is a hospital and a clinic is savings and loans no. And the omu GN Bank status every bank it call savings and loans. So from there no and omu science omu free GN Bank to call GN savings and loans no and later omu go bank no pra. Until omu ye gradually step by step. That is what they did to Papa Kwesi Nduom. Ya restore nipa lines is no problem. And see, for court of appeal akasa Bank of Ghana be restore license no e dey ama Papa Kwesi Nduom. Na assembly na asem ye dey ekọ. And no judgment every appeals court abano no. It came fantastic. What is your take on this matter? I'll be reading your comments. Stay blessed and thank you.